Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 495. As you may remember, Radeya's wheel sunk into the ground, and he forgot the Brahmastra. His guru's words came back to him. When you are desperately in need of an astra, your memory will fail you. Radeya saw that he was now completely beaten. His wheel had sunk to the ground. The divine astras were not at his command anymore. The Nagastra had proved futile. His Kavacha and his Kundalas had already been lost. His Shakti had gone. Tears of rage filled his eyes. Rage against fate. Arjuna was cutting the strings of his bow as quickly as he strung them. Radeya wrung his hands in helpless fury and said, "It has been said that righteousness is always there to protect those that are righteous. As far as I'm concerned, I have practiced Dharma to the best of my knowledge. But this Dharma is a wayward mistress who never rewards those who love her. There is nothing like Dharma in this world." Radeya was being hurt by the sharp arrows of Arjuna. But he had become quite indifferent to all these things. Arjuna sent the great Astra, Aindrastra, against him. With very great effort of the will, Radeya remembered the Brahmastra and sent it to baffle the Aindra. His chariot had its left wheel completely sunk in the ground. The protectors of the wheels had been scared away long ago by the fury of Arjuna. Radeya had to descend from his chariot. Arjuna fixed an arrow to his bowstring, and he had planned to invoke the great Rudrastra. Radeya's eyes filled with tears of wrath and helplessness. He said, "Arjuna, the left wheel of my chariot has sunk into the ground. It is just my fate and nothing else which has caused this to happen to me at this critical moment. If you will wait a moment, I will raise it. You're a great hero. You're a righteous fighter. Please stop your fighting until I'm ready. It's not fair to fight when the opponent is not ready to fight back. I am sure you will follow the rules of fair fighting. You are there on the chariot, and I'm here on the ground without weapons. It is not right that you should send your astra now. Wait for a while. I will raise the wheel, and then we can fight." Krishna laughed cruelly at Radeya. He said, "So, you want a fair treatment from Arjuna now. Tell me truly, Radeya, if you have walked always in the path of righteousness? You have been part of Duryodhana's plots against the Pandavas. You were there when their queen Draupadi was dragged to the court by Dushasana. You gloated over her helplessness more than the others. You never thought of righteousness when the game of dice was being played. Why talk of what happened long ago? Let me remind you of something which happened but 4 days back. Yes, 4 days back. All of you killed Abhimanyu." Krishna's eyes were red. His face was terrible to look at. It was distorted with fury and sorrow at the thought of Abhimanyu. He said, "Yes, Abhimanyu. 6 heroes murdered him. He wanted a fair chance. He did not have a single weapon. With the wheel of his chariot in his hand, he called you all to fight with him one by one. Did you think of the rules of fighting then? Who cut the bow of Abhimanyu from behind when he was unaware of it? Was it a hero who knew the rules of fair fighting? You disgust me with your demands for fair fighting. How dare you expect it when you did not pay any attention to it then?" Krishna's lips were throbbing with rage. Krishna's words hurt Radeya more than the arrows of Arjuna. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.